I never thought I'd miss the day where I never thought I would see the day that I would miss COVID. I miss the COVID years.
No.
I do.
We've talked about this before.
Listen, no, yeah, Sheila, you weren't here for this, but I got on a TikTok thread a few months ago of people talking about, we don't live in a utopia, but other than the fact that a lot of people died, if you're looking at stop it, you son of a stop it.
Oh my God.
I mean, a lot of people died. Obviously, it was a horrible time, but in terms
the 1 million deaths.
But other than people being kept in ice cream trucks.
Right. No, that was bad.
We didn't have enough rooms in our morgue.
But when you looked at your own personal life, when you got to stay home, you got to, live your own life. You would go places and there would hardly be anybody there. That was like the closest thing to a utopia that we ever lived in. Because
check your privilege.
Because we were all just separated from each other, doing our own thing. And if you didn't have COVID, you were happy. I was happy through most of 2020. I was a little cabin fevered because I didn't know when we were going to get to leave again. But, it was nice to just be home, cozy.
I didn't feel like... I don't feel like I got much cabin fever during 2020.
For me, it was like that feeling of claustrophobia of you don't know when you're going to get out. You know what I mean? You never know when you're going to go. And so by the middle of that summer, I was like, "Ooh, boy."
No, when they started, for me, when they started putting the movies stream at home, I was like, all right, I don't need to leave.
See, that's what I'm talking about. They gave you the movies. They gave you everything. People were still doing TV shows, but they were doing them at home, like I do on YouTube. It was this is life. This is just people doing their thing.
I can still get my groceries. I mean, the worst
you
part was
the
toilet paper problem.
That was just funny.
Well, I never ran out.
Me neither. I never ran out.
Every time I would see a roll, I'd buy it.
Yeah. We never ran out either. That was a problem that was elsewhere. It wasn't really bigly huge here.
Well, I mean, I would definitely go through and see that the aisle had nothing in it.
Right.
But I would always buy it so that I'd have it when I needed it.
Yeah, but I mean, it was it was an interesting time. And we did the show from home, and that was nice. That was comfortable. Yeah. We got to sit in our cozy chairs and do it was an interesting time. It wasn't a great time, but it was probably the closest thing that we would ever seen to our own little utopia.
The thing that so if we were to learn lessons from COVID,
we didn't.
Well, we did, just not the right ones. I thought we would have learned one, stop making sick people go around other people. I thought we would
stay home.
Yeah, we don't do that now. We're just nope, you're sick, come on in. Somebody,
you're fine. It's fine.
That shrimp's not gonna pill itself.
I mean, pork, you got to be there. You worked all through COVID.
Yep, sure did. That's why I checked your privilege.
And so
my life didn't really change all
mine
that much.
didn't really either.
No,
other than we did the show from home.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Not everybody's life did, but for those of us who lived it like I did, it was like a utopia.
But okay, and then we also learned that people can get their jobs done from home.
Yeah, I did my job from home.
But then we took that, and what we did was we decided that now people have to be constantly available to us.
Yeah.
Because we know you can be.
Mm-hmm. Because you're there.
Yeah, because you're there. And so the way we look at everything now, email's supposed to be instantaneous, phone calls, text messages, all that. People want to constantly be able to get hold of you. They want their answers now. And that's the one thing that we took away from this, constantly having to have people up our butts.
Right.
Everybody on social media all the time during COVID complaining or saying it's not real, this, that, and the other. And it was just that was not the lesson we needed to take away.
That was when misinformation was at its height. It was during COVID on Facebook.
Well, yeah, because you didn't have
common sense.
Well, but you never deplugged from the outside world. And so, we carried that with us. We're always plugged into the outside world now. We're never away from it.
Yep.
Well, most of us. I am not good with my phone. Well, I think I'm great with my phone as far as, I don't care about it. But I'm not good about, looking at it and doing things with it.
Yes. She's very proud of that for some reason. She wears it like a badge of honor that she doesn't get on her phone.
I broke myself of it. Because, I was in that. I was in that constant bubble of, I gotta always be checking. And then the mental breakdown happened. I was like, why am I doing this? I can't do it.
Well, I feel like part of everybody's mental breakdown would be social media anyway, because it's awful. It's toxic.
I don't know why we have it.
It's bad people in a bad place. No, I'm glad we have it, but can we use it for better? Can we use it for good? We used to use it for good. I remember the days when we used to use Facebook, like, hey, there's so-and-so. I haven't talked to them in a long time. I
miss my donkey. Here's a rainbow. That was Facebook's heyday. Like, we knew what Facebook was for then.
Wasn't it the donkey drinking out of the water?
Mm-hmm. Like, that was what it was for.
That was a donkey standing at the edge of a pond with a cow in the pond.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. We knew Facebook wasn't about news. We weren't there to get our information.
Well, you were. You were just there to find out what was going on with the donkey.
Well, but I mean, that wasn't news.
That was news to some people.
No, it wasn't news. It was a nice little quiet chat. A little catch up with the rainbows over parking garages. What were people eating that day? You get a picture of it.